the Shut Your Mouth Lounge, episode number 311, featuring a sleep-deprived Alex, a sleep-deprived Pink.
Hey!
Eddie! How's
I
your
am also...
sleep?
No.
We need to get this over with soon before something bad happens. And I know there's a carb-heavy, fatty soup in there cooking, which is going to guaranteed knock my ass out. So we need to do this quick. So, Pink!
Yes! Upcoming on my channel. It's all the stuff you know and love, just so long as it actually finishes uploading and not sitting at 93%. It's Stronghold! The definitive edition military campaign coming out at a steady pace near you. 2K, whatever year it was last year, it's coming out as well. And crap, Phasmophobia, that'll be coming out as well as Dead by Daylight. And that wraps up everything, as far as I'm aware, on my channel.
Me. I have nothing. There you go.
Yes.
I have nothing.
Good work. Where are we? Yes. My channel. There's definitely more Phasmo and Eternal Legend. Fuck it. Endless Legend. There may be more not Back for Blood, but Bacon. Blood and Bacon.
Back for Bacon.
I'm going through it. I'm back for Bacon. That's just someone's life story.
Yeah. Alternatively, Blood and Blood.
Blood. Backhand Bacon.
Blood for Blood.
Left for Bacon. That one I like because there's two different interpretations.
Blood and Dead.
Bacon for Dead. Oh, we need help. Oh, fuck. Yeah. There may be more... God damn it. There might be more Blood and Bacon. I don't remember. Oh, fuck. There's... If we record something else that goes in the... can get uploaded at the same time, I might. I finally cleared out the fucking backlogs of Endless Legend and Phasmophobia recordings sitting on my hard drive. They are uploaded. Endless Legend lasts till, I think, the end of January. Phasmophobia lasts till late April.
If Phasmophobia on the main channel lasts until February, the end of February. We recorded one session together. So.
Yeah. That's a game that's well suited to it, though. That's a game that's real easy to keep track of. Real easy to separate videos. Just like, well, one big heist. Okay, excuse me. It's a heist for me.
Yeah.
One big investigation, that's a video. Two little investigations, that's a video. Oh, fuck. Speaking of heist, Payday we need to hit at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, if somehow I can get Mike to download a game other than Dead by Daylight or Phasmophobia, then hey, I'd love to record that. We can hit that. If Pink, if you and I get around to doing Humankind, though, however, I will not just upload that this week. I will put that probably behind Endless Legend, same time slot.
Makes sense.
Who knows what the hell else I would do?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh no, you go ahead. I was about to move on.
Yeah, for the stuff that we need to do and shit like that, we also need to record more Danganronpa. It ran out. It's only been 4 months, maybe more. No, Garopa is only got it in 3 weeks, Pink. We need to act fast.
I don't like the sounds of that.
All right. What the hell's the Forgotten FGA?
When we played Type Lumina, we talked about Mugen, I guess, where all of the characters are of one archetype.
Oh yeah. We just were shitting around like, what if it's all grapplers?
Yeah, that is today the last FGA we recorded. So.
Yeah, I thought you didn't want to do them anymore.
No,
Oh, I thought you were swearing off fighting games cold turkey.
No, it's just like I'm just not as hyped for them as I used to be, which is like it's a consistent trend. But like like I said, it's a lot easier for me to talk about fighting games because I can just rely on my knowledge that I already have. It's the new games coming out that I'm worried.
Yeah, that's that recording comes out on January 10th, Wednesday. But before that, on January 8th, Monday, Danganronpa Part 10. On January 9th, Tuesday, best of best. That was the stinkiest of the fighting games we played on that day. I think it was.
No.
That was pretty smelly. Taotaido's smelly, but at least we found something fun about it. Like, best of best wasn't even really funny. It's just like, wow, this is bad.
Oh, just wait until you hear the soundtrack.
Yeah, I had that volume super low. On the 10th, Wednesday, the same day as the Forgotten FGA, it's Dead by Daylight Part 18. On January 11th, Blood and Bacon Part 2. On January 12th, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage for the Future Part 2. On January 13th, Far East of Eden. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to I tried to make it so shit comes out like every day, so that we don't have as much of a backlog, which is good for the algorithm from the looks of it, because it does seem to be suggesting it to more people because we upload daily, and then also y'all can actually see the shit without like 4 months.
Nice.
However, there is not a guarantee. If we record a lot of stuff, there is no guarantee that at least one of those sessions will not appear like 6 months from now. Like so, I'll try to make videos come out as fast as possible, but sometimes like it's not.
I don't worry about backlog too much, because it's all good, and it just really gives me an excuse to be, I like having a little bit of a backlog, because what if something happens, right? Because sometimes stuff does happen.
Like
having a big backlog was very helpful for my move, because I wasn't able to I wasn't able to record anything for pre-roll the entire month of November, but it is worth noting that there's at least one instance I can think of right now where the backlog is going to result in something very funny. See, about a week ago, I recorded a Phasmophobia session with Mike, wherein Leonardo DiCaprio gets brought up as a subject. And I say, I don't like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's creepy. There's something off about him.
I don't like Leonardo DiCaprio. He's straight.
What the fuck?
It sounded like you were gonna cut the sentence off at that.
You know what? Anyways, yeah, I say that, and then Mike's like, I don't get it. I like Leo, and I'm just like, man, I can't put my finger on it. There's just something off about him. A week later, in real time, hey, Leo's on the Epstein list, and apparently he's a biggin. Apparently, what's written down is indicating that Leo is a big fan of the little girls. and that video's not going to come out for 3 or 4 months.
Nice.
So,
And like one thing that you could do to convey this is something that I've seen streamers do, which is just you put the date recorded into the description field as the first line, and then that clears shit up.
I will if I ever figure out what video that was set in, but I don't remember which video that was set in. So
Yeah,
I'm just going to take some security in the fact that my Phasmophobia videos seem to be completely random, whether or not they get, somewhere in the space of hundreds of views or somewhere in the space of single digit.
Yeah. But yeah, like my thing with the backlog is that I like having like, I don't know, 3 months to a half a year of backlog of just like, all right, we don't need to do shit. We can, but we don't need to. It's security.
Yeah.
And like currently, I am low key panicking because we're on the lower end of that. But at the same time, like the lower end of that is still like 2 months. And like if we record, I don't know, like 4 games for an hour or 2, then that's another like 2 to 6 months. So
Yeah. Well, Fight K especially is like the easiest one to pop up, but there's also like, the fact that you now have a PC that can run some games, which opens up a lot of possibilities.
And I mean, even with other things like Danganronpa is not a series, for example, because that's the one that I've been thinking about a lot recently because it's running out. But Danganronpa is a series where, it's a series where we sit down, we record an hour. That's a month. So if we record like for 2 hours or 3, that's like 18 more episodes, if not more. Because Danganronpa doesn't require anything. Whereas something like Phasmophobia or I don't know what else we do off the top of my head because it's been a while. But Phasmophobia requires anything because a lot of it because I like Phasmophobia is one of those things where like if I had everyone's point of view, like if all of us recorded the videos and then we pulled them together, then I could take those sessions and make them very high quality, edit them together very nicely, like they would do it like Inside Gaming or Achievement Hunter, I guess, or I don't know what else you used to do it back then. But
Achievement Hunter doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Inside Hunter was Inside Gaming, but not the team that I know was Inside Gaming anyway.
Well, Adam turned out to be a creep, and Bruce just does his own thing now, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was about to say, Adam Kovic made sure.
Which I think Jack from Achievement Hunter wound up landing there, didn't he?
At Funhouse? I'm not sure.
Oh, no, at Inside Gaming.
Oh, right, because they also made a separate Inside. I don't know about the new Inside Gaming. I know Funhouse. They are Inside Gaming to me.
Oh, well, Funhouse only has like 2 of the original founding members left, doesn't it?
No, technically Funhouse only has 1. Because Elise came in later.
Oh, she wasn't there from the jump. Okay.
No, and Elise wasn't a member on Inside Gaming, and then when they switched, I believe Spool was still there for like 2 months. So that, and then once Spool left is when Elise joined. Something like that.
Who calls himself Spool?
I think that was his name. It was this guy. He looked eternally stoned, and he had a baseball cap.
There's a decent chance he was.
Yeah.
Wearing a baseball cap, I mean. I'm not going to accuse the guy of doing drugs.
I mean, he was definitely wearing a baseball cap. I just don't remember which way, if he wore it gangster or not.
So my accusation is true!
Yes.
Cancelled.
But yeah. Big guy, I guess, what are your thoughts on backlog?
Well, I have a backlog. I wouldn't have a backlog if my internet were faster. And if I were more consistent in actually signing into my YouTube account and uploading stuff.
Yeah, that's how the Phasmophobia backlog got so bad, is that there was just a week straight where I forgot to upload anything while I was still recording. And it just kept getting bigger And what made me go, oh no, I actually have to upload this shit is when I was going to download a game on Steam, and it was like, you only have 10 gigs left out of your 2 terabyte hard drive, and I went, fucking what?
Yeah, I've been having that experience a lot too. I have all of my Steam games on my external HDD because the internal one on the laptop is nigh non-existent. It's like half a terabyte, which is not like 500 gigs isn't small, but it is when you want to like download Payday 2, which is 80 gigs, and Vermintide, which is 60 gigs, and
Yeah.
So
Vermintide used to be 100 gigs, by the way.
Yeah.
Good lord!
Wait, actually, now that you say it, I think Vermintide is still like 90. It
In
downloaded
fairness,
like
that is a lot of rats.
yes.
Yeah. Well, what it is it's a lot of cosmetics.
Yeah. But yeah,
like that's also the story with Payday, because Payday is not that high res of a game at all. It's just that they've now loaded the game with so many goddamn weapon skins and mask skins and alternative masks and alternative costumes you can put on the characters. Which, by the way, I only just found that out when I reinstalled Payday 2 like a week ago. Is that they've now made it where you can only change the mask, you can also change your character's outfit. And there's some stupid fucking outfits in that game.
I'll have to look into that sometime. But
well, what I'll say is you can dress John Wick up as a fat farmer.
All right.
Amazing.
Keanu's last goal.
Have him wear a Rage Face mask from as in old school Rage Comics Rage Face.
Yeah. See, that's one of the things. Remember when we talked about the DLC characters and shit? I read a thing of John Wick is the worst character because his mask is the worst. No, it's the best. It's so fucking dumb. He puts on sunglasses. What do you mean it's the worst?
Yeah, and the great thing is that they then added several sunglasses with them that the other characters can all wear. So the entirety of the heisters just put on sunglasses, and the cops are like, "Who are these guys?"
That's the best. I don't get how people cannot like that.
I mean, I when we played Payday back in the day on console, I don't think the jacket was in there. I couldn't play jacket. Right?
No, you played jacket.
Oh yeah, well I pretty well always play jacket. Now that I have Ron Perlman, I'm probably gonna play Ron Perlman a lot. But also I like to play jacket, and jacket's hilarious because jacket doesn't talk.
He plays recordings.
So he plays little stupid tape recordings of a chick on a helpline or a tech support line going I can't, someone pick me up, the stupid ninja cop karate kicked my ass. And it's just deliberately bad voice mixing at several points.
Yeah.
Sentence mixing. Which means logically that Jacket is running around with 8 billion tapes under his jacket for specific situations. Do you guys remember, what was that? One of us posted a comic in the pictures thread on Discord of the guys at work with the highly specific coffee mugs.
Oh, yeah.
That's Jacket. Jacket has one tape. Mark hung himself in his office. Right next to it, it's another tape. Mark hung himself in my office. That's one of the Payday 2 is an easy one. Payday 2 is a pain in the ass because of the large install size, and I know that's going to be the problem with getting Mike into it.
And Pink.
Oh, I've already got installed.
Oh, okay.
But that game has such potential for stupidity and hilarity, and it's also dirt cheap.
Yeah.
That's an everyone game, you know?
Yeah.
And the game's also 10 years old now, so it's not too terrifically difficult on systems.
Eventually, once the channel blows up, we just play Payday 2 with fucking Harada.
Is that why you want to play the game?
No, but it would be funny. We never acknowledge that he's the guy who made Tekken. He's just a dude.
Yeah.
We talk English at him.
For Pink he is.
What?
For Pink he is.
Yeah.
What's a Tekken?
What is Harada?
Harold Hardrada was the one of the rulers
Oh,
of Britain, I think.
he died a long ass time ago.
Fucking moron.
Why did he not? Why? Why didn't he simply not die? What a loser!
But I also
That
like
is the.
yeah.
I know that is the laziest joke I can always use to pop Pink. It doesn't matter how many times I use the stupid dead idiot gag. That always pops Pink. I can always use that, no matter how fucking brain damaged, sleep deprived I am. I can always rely on that.
I also like this mental image of booting up Crusader Kings 2, choosing Harold Harada, and his thing is don't ask me for shit. That's his fucking like ruling style.
You don't get to choose. Every other ruler gets to choose between several philosophies. He doesn't. It's just default that.
Yeah.
If a game circumstance happens that forces him to change philosophies, he just explodes.
Yeah.
You get a pop-up event, and it plays like the sad death music. Your steward is sad to inform you that Harada has exploded.
No. Your steward is set to inform you that Harada has been thrown into a volcano.
By himself.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh boy.
So anyway, the topic.
So yeah, the topic we came up with is, in games with multiple playable characters, what's your favorite joke character? Doesn't that fighting game, strategy game, shooter, whatever, whatever, so have you.
Hideo Kojima. In life.
I didn't get that option at the character select menu when I was being born, but nonetheless.
When I spawned in, I had no such option.
Yeah, you have 4 difficulties. You have easy, you have medium, you have hard, and you have Hideo Kojima.
Is he the maximum of easy, the maximum of hard, or is he just an entirely different difficulty level? Like,
oh no, the game is completely rebalanced.
Yeah, Hideo Kojima is neither easier nor harder. He's heaven or hell difficulty. It's not easier, it's not harder, it's just different.
Yeah.
We can't guarantee anything. I like the idea of having a character select at the start of life. Like, I'm a pretty big fan of my life. I'm pretty happy with my position in life. I'm not gonna lie, I still probably would have chosen like fucking Bill Gates or something, right?
Yeah. But like,
I probably still would have chose like English royal family member.
Hideo Kojima being heaven or hell implies that like there's other like notable people, like fucking I don't know who to shout out because it's a bad joke anyway. But like fucking Dan Frank is Dante Must Die.
Oh, good lord. Oh, who would be? The implication behind Dante Must Die is that if life is set out to fuck them, or hell, that's the one. Hell or hell difficulty.
Yeah, hell or hell is like being fucking born. Like hell or hell has no like notable people attached to it. Hell or hell difficulty is just being born colored in a ghetto in impoverished. That's it.
To provide context to Pink and to everyone who doesn't play Devil May Cry or at least know of Devil May Cry, Heaven or Hell is a difficulty type in Devil May Cry where the gimmick is that all entities in the world have 1 HP and will die to a single hit, including all enemies, all bosses, and the player.
Oh.
Hell or Hell is the follow-up type of difficulty where the player has 1 HP at all times, but that does not apply to the enemies or bosses, who instead have the standard hard difficulty health levels.
Oh!
But nonetheless, Heaven or Hell is a running thing that both Addy and I find amusing as a concept, a difficulty level that is just explicitly, oh, everyone is made out of glass. Everyone is glass bones, man. And, like, I have to mention, Heaven or Hell is a hysterical game mode to play just by sheer nature of the fact that you have guns. And the guns in Devil May Cry auto-aim, and they're very rapid. So every single boss fight on Heaven or Hell mode is a fucking joke. Because the cutscene for the boss will end, you hit square once, Dante shoots the boss, they die, it immediately... Like, you will spend less than a second in the actual gameplay between the boss intro cutscene and the boss outro cutscene. Like, it is honestly, every fucking big demon is like, oh, Dante, at last I'll kill you. Let's fight. Bang. Oh, no.
They couldn't shield his neutral special.
Oh, you know who was playing Hell or Hell difficulty?
Who?
That horribly inbred Habsburg kid.
Which one?
The one! The one with the long, shriveled black testicle. You know the one I'm talking about.
Probably.
The one that the coroner was like, this guy had no blood.
Wasn't he like King of France? Not France, Spain for like 2 whole minutes before he died?
It's the Habsburgs, so I'm sure the answer is yes.
Or wait, no, what am I thinking of? I feel like he was either King of Spain or he was Spanish. Like directly of Spanish descent, but it was King of like England or something like that.
Well, I want to say he was part of that screwy whole period where the Holy Roman Empire effectively owned like half of goddamn everything in Europe for 5 minutes before the bloodline exploded.
Yeah.
Or no, they didn't explode. If there was ever a bloodline that imploded, it would be that one. Jesus.
Yeah.
They imploded explosively.
But yeah, joke characters, a character select Spider-Man, Tony Hawk's.
Oh, the Tony Hawk offers a lot of choices.
Both Spider-Man and Wolverine. Off the top of my head.
Django Fett in one game.
Oh yeah.
What? Doom Guy in one game, right?
I don't remember Doom Guy.
I thought Doom Guy was a joke character in one of the Tony Hawks.
Maybe one of the later ones. I only know about like the first couple and maybe Underground, but that's where it starts getting shaky.
Hang on, I'm looking it up. PC exclusive and Pro Skater 3.
That will explain it. I played the PlayStation versions. Words.
Okay, now I need to look up Tony Hawk crossover characters. Because I know there were some even more ridiculous ones. Because, like, those were all pretty ridiculous, but, like... Oh, right! Shrek!
There you go, that's the winner.
Why was Tony Hawk the original Fortnite? What's up with that?
But you see,
Darth Maul?
You see, the difference here, Pink, is that Tony Hawk was cool.
I'm not gonna lie, like a month ago I did see footage of Lego Fortnite, and I was like, this actually doesn't seem bad.
Alright, I'm gonna be real here. I did my Fortnite DLC in case you need a couple of years. Maybe fucking play it. It was the free DLC that comes with PS Plus, so, you know, but...
Yeah.
But still, like, yeah. Because, like, I know other people who play Fortnite, so whatever. But like, I'm not gonna just fucking download Fortnite to play with fucking randos that I barely know just to try to get to know them.
Yeah.
I'm not that
Okay,
I
I'm
play
desperate yet.
Fortnite all the time.
Okay, yeah, I've pulled up a list here. Iron Man. They got a lot of Marvel dudes.
Yeah. The question here is, I guess, when are they adding Tony Hawk to Fortnite?
Good question.
Like, imagine if they just one-to-one convert the movement system from the Pro Skater series, and then if you get a high enough combo in the movement, then you just fucking rams on one guy and it kills them instantly.
Okay, I pull open the Tony Hawk skating game wiki, which is apparently a thing. And the guest characters list starts with Bam Margera, and I'm just sitting there like, really?
Yeah.
Call of Duty soldier. Is that just what he's named?
John Call of Duty. John Duty.
It is.
John
His
Duty.
name was just. No, okay. His name is not Call of Duty soldier. Excuse me. His name is COD soldier.
Nice.
I love it.
I love skateboarding as John Duty.
Gene Simmons.
Sure, why not?
Wait a second. James Hetfield? I believe James Hetfield did at one point. They did have to cancel a Metallica concert because James Hetfield did actually break his arm skateboarding. Oh, it's an older James Hetfield. Ugh.
Thought you were gonna say they had to cancel James Hetfield because Metallica's new music is bad.
Lil Wayne?
Sure. Which fucking game is this? Where is old James Where is old James Hetfield? Wow, what a slip!
Okay, this is a quality wiki. I open up the Lil Wayne page. It's a picture of Lil Wayne in one of the games. It looks relatively HD, so it must have been one of the more recent ones. And then the only text is in the game that's on the page is just simply Lil Wayne, and Wayne is in all caps.
If you scroll down the gallery, there's two images. There's the image you see, and there's a picture of Reptile from Mortal Kombat for no reason.
Yeah. The Neversoft eyeball. Yep, there we go. Shrek. Steve-O. Jesus Christ, playing as Steve-O in a Tony Hawk game. Could you get more early 2000s than that?
Yeah, I think Steve-O was in Underground 2. Memory serves.
Tyler, the Creator?
Okay.
Pro Skater 5.
Ah, the bad one.
Wee Man?
Who?
Wee Man. Would Wee Man not require you to rebuild like all the systems of the game? Wee Man, as in Jackass Wee Man.
Oh, I guess I didn't watch Jackass. I've definitely seen parts of it, but I don't remember the people. And I remember Steve-O.
Wee Man was a member of their group who was a little person, dwarf, whichever he prefers to be called. Which to me raises questions. If you're gonna put him in Tony Hawk, it's like would that not require a significant rebalancing of the systems? Like, would that not screw up a lot of the animations?
Nah, he floats.
Yeah, that's the way they deal with it. Don't have it that he's lowered. He's still at the head level of like where Tony Hawk's head would be. He's just floating on the fucking skateboard.
Yeah.
Does the skateboard float up to the level of his feet, or is the skateboard still on the ground?
That depends on the move. The skateboard, the skateboard. If you just don't ride normal, the skateboard is on the ground and he's floating above. If you start doing a trick, then the skateboard just zips up immediately in one frame.
Like you do an ollie and the skateboard jumps.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Tony Hawk. That's a good pick for joke characters. Fucking Shrek. God damn. And those games must be heavily moddable, right? Because
I mean, maybe.
Because where else does the footage come of James skateboarding, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's the version of Underground. Underground 1 on PC has a retooled version or whatever with game fixes and shit, and I believe you can mod that.
I see. People can go pretty nuts modding some games you'd think would be unmoddable, though. I absolutely would have told you that Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii was unmoddable if it weren't for the rather significant existence of
Remix, which got banned.
I nearly said other M, and I would have felt so bad.
Super Smash Brothers Melee, the other M. All of the characters, when you do the taunts, all of the characters' voice lines have been changed that for the baby.
We've taken all the characters and ruined them.
Yeah.
Now all of them need to wait on orders from Jackass Dipshit or whatever before they can do any of their moves. And Jackass Dipshit is like, no, just die, idiot. And what? Snake calls Colonel Campbell. Colonel Campbell, do I have permission to use this grenade on the giant dragon attacking me? No, Snake, just die. Okay, Colonel.
Snake calls out Colonel Campbell. Campbell just goes, I must consult the other gods. Just multiple levels of executive dysfunction. But I also like the imagine that this version of Melee has the patch notes of like, you know, fix this bug, fix that bug, ruined everyone. Backported Bayonetta, fuck you.
Yeah. But only Bayonetta 3 Bayonetta.
Yeah. So she's dead.
It's just you. What? She just floats into the screen as a corpse.
She's just on the ground at all times. The longer the match goes on, then the larger a puddle gets under her.
She's ragdolled. When she loads in, she's like kind of suspended in the air for just a second before she hits the ground and makes Gary's Mod ragdoll noises.
Yeah.
She's lost the game instantly. Like, the game loads up and without hesitation, not even a split second, the announcer goes, Bayonetta has been eliminated. Even if it's a time game, like a score match. Like, any of the stages that are moving, she just doesn't go with them. So, like...
You play the story mode. One of the challenge stages is you will get 16 Bayonettas.
again, it loads into the game match for just a second and then just jumps straight to your character's win pose.
Yeah. Like the game takes the time to show you all of the beginner spawning, and then they all drop immediately, and then the answer yells game.
Well, the game can only it's Brawl, so it can only fit 4 characters on screen. So it loads in 3 all at once, and then it has to load in all the rest one at a time, like at the top of the screen as if they're respawning.
Yeah.
And again, when they fall down, it makes the wet meat slapping noises.
The name for this fight, before you load in, the loading screen identifies the Bayonetas as the flock of falling mother figures.
The reward for completing the mission, you get a Hideki Kamiya trophy.
Yeah. No. Before you get the trophy, you must play Space Harrier. You unlock Space Harrier.
Oh God. Nope, we've gone too far. Go back. Okay. So back to the topic. Pank, you got a particular joke character pick, or should I throw out mine?
Well, if we keep it on the Smash Brothers discussion for a second, I will throw into the ring my boy, my little baby boy Pichu.
Oh boy. He was actually solid for a second in Ultimate.
Oh yeah, and then they said no, he can't have fun with this character. He was supposed to be bad.
Yeah. Like, in fairness, Sakurai did have the good point of saying, like, this is the character to deliberately handicap yourself. This is the only one on the roster I'm deliberately designing to be bad. But it did feel sad that Ultimate launched with a pretty balanced roster and then became unbalanced with time.
Yeah.
I hate when games do that, especially another first-person shooter that we all loved, passionate, Overwatch.
Which one? There's 2.
Yeah. Well, when we came to love Siege was already pretty unbalanced by the existence of
right. Like we hopped on as Lion and Finka got dropped, so we never had the privilege of being playing that game in a state of true balance, whatever that may be.
Yeah. And I mean, that game, no matter what, always had a couple operators that are just like, why pick this character, right?
Right.
I always picked Castle because I thought it was a neat idea, but how many times did Castle actually work out?
Like twice.
I'd like to remind you that.
God.
I'd like to remind you that Shield Recruit is still my only 4K, which is why they removed him from the game completely, wiped from existence.
Well, also, like, Lion and Finka are one thing. Before there was Lion or Finka, there was Glaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get to experience Launch Blackbeard. And every description I've heard of Launch Blackbeard sounds like hell. Like, just straight up, I picked Blackbeard, fuck you.
Right.
And we're used to Blackbeard, who got pushed very much in the other direction, where, like, the bullet shields don't matter.
Right.
Because Blackbeard was such a nightmare at launch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, Siege really effectively is just about headshots. That's the core of the game. That's part of why I was so bad at it. And, like, here's a character that just doesn't get headshotted. Fuck you. What? All right. But yeah, Pichu, yeah. You want to elaborate?
Oh, Pichu's the best. He's got a small little hitbox, which is his only major advantage, and all the disadvantages he bring are brilliant because he injures himself off of every special ability and smash attack, and any basic attacks that involve electricity coming out of him in any way, shape, or form. So I want to say he's only got on the ground maybe 2 attacks in total that don't cause him to damage himself, which is hilarious. And add to the fact that he's damaging himself pretty consistently throughout the entire match. He's also, if not the lightest character in the game, amongst the top 3. So
Jigglypuff's gotta be lighter, right?
I think it goes Jigglypuff, Pichu, and then
Kirby?
It's either Kirby or somebody else that I'm forgetting.
Which game?
Mewtwo. Mewtwo might come in third, actually. I think he's a bit lighter than Kirby.
Right, because Mewtwo in Melee was designed to be glass cannon, but it turns out he wasn't much of a cannon. He's just a glass.
He's just glass.
Yeah.
He's glass. But yeah. So Pichu, really a lightweight character. Very, very easy to get early kills on Pichu. Damages himself consistently. Doesn't have any strong kill options anymore to begin with anyway. So yeah, all in all, lovely little joke character that I love dearly. Very, very near and dear to my heart. And go ahead and go with your next joke character. So I got to pull up an image of the next one I want to bring up.
So I'm going to bring up two that are both from Arxis games. One I'll pick as joke character because I love his gameplay. Like, not so much that I find him amusing, though I do find several of his moves amusing. And the other I'll pick not because I find her necessarily fun to play, but just because I do find her genuinely hilarious, and I think that every match she's in is inherently hilarious by sheer nature of it. So, for one pick, Faust. Love Faust gameplay style. There's a good couple Faust moves that I do find genuinely funny. I love the stupid door teleports, and I'm sad that now he turns into a scarecrow or whatever. I find that much less amusing. But at the same time, Strife does at the very least have his super move be the stupid thing where he just hits you in the shins with a fucking wheelchair. And where every character is summoning the wrath of God to unleash upon you. And that does most of your health as damage. Faust, that apparently is just equivalent to summoning the wrath of God for him to hit you in the shins with a wheelchair. But Faust I love from a gameplay perspective because he works with the joke archetype and makes it a gameplay archetype of its own. There's like legitimately a serious threat sometimes. And like Faust can work a more legitimate serious style where he's not having to depend on what the fuck bullshit moves. At the same time, item throw just offers so many possibilities for like, let's see where we're going from here, huh, pal?
Yeah.
In terms of not so much loving them for a gameplay reason, but loving them for genuinely finding them hilarious and thinking they make for hilarious matches. Fucking little demon Nico arc in Melty Blood. The little fucking shit goblin. Who, in every game, is stupid. But in some games, she's really stupid. And she's just covering the screen. Like, the term screen pollution really fits for that character. Like, we're gonna put bullshit all over the screen. As an honest fighting game, honesty has gone out the window. The concept of honesty, it's all Holcomb to begin with. But even if it wasn't, my god, honesty gone.
Nothing's more honest than fighting Neko Arc when she splits into 4.
There are 3 Nico arcs running around on the ground. One was breathing fire, another one was on a cell phone. There's 2 of them flying through the air. One is a rocket. The other is like flying like some kind of like hovercraft that shoots lasers. There's one flying through the air that's got like going nuts with claws. The actual player one is like either breathing fire or floating through the air in a ghastly manner while like making some kind of odd humming noise.
One of them is just like riding on a Kuna.
You know what? Nico Arc is the fully realized version of fucking Marvel vs. Capcom Servbot.
Yes.
I love Servbot in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but he is not nearly as crazy as Nico Arc. If he was, then he probably wouldn't be considered one of the bottom tier characters.
Yeah. And then Neko Arc beats you with all of that, and then her wing quote is just get good. Like verbatim, get good.
Neko Arc, her super move is to just put a stupid overlay on the screen.
Yeah.
That is actually her super move to put things in perspective here for Pink. For all intents and purposes, Neko Arc has one thing, she has a super move that inverts the other player's controls, which is poison.
Oh no.
Her other super move is just to summon Nintendogs.
No. It's the worst is this trophy.
My favorite. Like, out of the assist trophies, I love Nintendogs. The only one that comes close is the weird Satan in a Speedo assist trophy. I fucking love that one. That one is one of my favorites because I'm actually fairly good at adapting to that one, and I think that's fairly rare to be good at adapting to that one. Other than that, I gotta go for assist trophy. My favorite assist trophy, other than those two, is Guile, just because he just sits there
menacingly.
And if anyone comes near, flash kick. But otherwise, canonical Guile gameplay, he is just crouching.
Yeah.
You can tell that Sakura.
When you get the assist trophy of Guile, when you get the assist trophy of Guile, you're just placing a trap.
Yeah. Sakurai loves Guile.
I see. The more I think of the stupid meminess of Guile just being Mr. Crouches all the time, the more I love him.
Yeah. See, the thing with my thing with Smash is that like I don't really vibe with the controls and shit. If I had a Switch suddenly for no reason, I would have to buy fucking Ultimate for it just so I can try out Sora. And then if
Sora's there, I think you'd also still like the way Ryu, Ken, and Terry work in that game. I love Terry and Smash.
See, like I forgot
fun.
I forgot those characters are in the game. But I was like, Sora. If Sora doesn't work out, I still have like Ganondorf and Wolf, whatever his last name is.
I don't think they ever call him by his last name. He's just Wolf in Smash.
But yeah, like I have those guys because they're not like 1-to-1, just fucking Captain Falcon and Fox. But you know they're similar enough, I guess.
I mean, if you don't like Smash for being too simple, those last couple DLCs, between Steve and Dragon Quest Hero, you got plenty of complexity going on with those two fuckers.
See, it's not the simplicity that I don't like. I don't like in Smash. It's legitimately just I don't like the controls. Like I do not like the way that the controls feel. That's it. That is my big thing against Smash.
Yeah, you don't like modern controls, yeah.
No, not necessarily. Like yes, but no. It's the same thing, but the inverse of people who like pick up like Street Fighter and go, you know, I don't like how it's on 6 buttons because I can't adapt. That's pretty much it. Like I cannot wrap my head around there being a dedicated jump button and shit because that's unnatural to me. Because I see it as a fighting game, not a platformer, and that's like the weirdest fucking difference to make. Because, like, if it was a platformer, I'd be fine with there being a jump button because there's supposed to be one. Up is not jump in platformers. But in fighting games, it is. Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay, I now have a weird question to ask Pink. Pink, would you prefer if most fighting games added jump buttons?
Honestly, now that you mention it, yeah.
Like that only just now occurred to me of like, oh, that's got like that. I'm with Addy that I would find that deeply unnatural in a 2D fighting game. But Smash, I'm just kind of used to it because I've been playing Smash for 15 years now, on and off. But like, yeah.
Yeah, because in Smash Brothers, I always disable the option to jump with the up on control stick because that messes up my inputs.
Now, Smash, in fairness, Smash has up moves that are grounded.
Yeah.
Most fighting games do not. There are a couple, but they're pretty rare.
But yeah, so like that's basically my thing with modern controls and Smash. It's that like I don't like other than that I don't care. It's just whenever I touch a game with that sort of control scheme, I go, all right, I get it. But this feels unnatural. This feels like, you know, this feels like if everything was inverted in an FPS. Like I can get used to this, but I probably won't enjoy the like 40 to 50 hours it takes for me to get used to this.
Yeah.
Anyway, Where were we?
Right, yeah, joke characters, which I brought up. I brought up a Faust and Nico arc. I do have another one stored up, but Pink sounded like he had another one stored up, so this will bounce back to him.
I do have just one more that I can remember. I'm going to put an image of it in the chat here, so you can get an understanding of what I'm talking about. So in a custom robo, there's a robo type called the oil can. I'm putting up the images right now, so you can get a good look at him. Now, in this game, you've got your custom robos.
Oh!
You've got the body. You've got the weapons, which are going to be the arms. You've got the boots. You've got the pods, which are going to be little things that they have on their backs that launch out like
Pig,
missiles.
I love them.
Pig, if you're talking about custom robo, I remembered. I might have a copy of it that we might be able to record eventually.
Oh dang!
As time
Sweet.
permits. We'll see.
Wait, I love that game. But yeah, Oil Can is one of the very last models of custom robo you'll actually unlock in the game. You unlock him towards the very end. Probably after you've cleared the main campaign, and then you're just doing New Game Plus, kind of, at that point, before New Game Plus was a thing. And Oil Can's unique thing is that he looks like crap, he plays like crap, he probably smells like crap. He's just a big can of crap. It's terrible. Why would anybody ever choose to play this character? Because he looks amazing.
He was made wrong on purpose. I love him.
Yes. So in the game, there's a dash attack that every robot can do, and each body model has a different dash. Oil Can has a dash that goes forward like maybe a centimeter, does no damage, and only slightly knocks your opponents up and away from you.
Nice.
Like, legit. That's the best he can do. Other custom robos, they'll like do spears, they'll do shoulder blocks, they'll do the big titty train smashes. It's amazing. But the Oil Can, he'll dart forward just a couple centimeters and kind of knock you out of the way. It doesn't even do damage. It's amazing. His guns, they're crap. The pods, they're crap. The boots, they're slow. You get no traction or all the traction. I don't remember. They're just terrible. Everything about this character was designed with the intent of making it the absolute worst thing in the game for no good reason. I'm not even sure why this isn't unlockable so far into the campaign. This should have been what you start with, but no, it's the thing you end with. Everything about it is great. I love it. It has a very special place in my heart.
I'm a big fan of unlockable, like things that are deliberately shit unlockables. Like, in terms of a joke, I can think of one joke weapon, unlockable joke weapon. There's like in the complete opposite direction.
The finger gun from Dead Space.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was my go-to as well.
Dead Space 2, if you beat it on the highest possible difficulty, then go into New Game Plus, you have a new weapon, the Pew Pew gun, which is just simply you put Isaac puts a foam finger over his hand, like a football foam finger, and he just points it at people like a gun, and when you pull the right trigger, Isaac just simply says, pew! And whatever he was pointing at explodes. Not like a fiery explosion, like it's like a physics explosion, like a sonic boom. Like if you look at the necromorph, Isaac just goes pew, and then the necromorph like splatters into jibs.
All right, I also have another joke character.
What is it?
So, y'all have never heard of Fighter's Destiny, but you will learn today because Fighter's Destiny.
I think I have.
Yes, because I keep fucking talking about it. I'm one of 4 people who's played Fighter's Destiny somehow, and Fighter's Destiny has an unlockable character. There's a unlockable character, a cow.
I need it.
Wait, is this the game where you can play as fucking Daytona cars?
No.
Okay. It sounded like the game where you can play as the Daytona cars.
No, that's Sega's fighting game. Fighter's Destiny is a separate thing. Fighter's Destiny has it's like DOA, but there's also like actual sporting rules to the matches. So it's not 2 rounds. It's however many rounds it takes for you to get like 11 points. And like
I do remember you talking about this. Yes.
knockdowns are like 2 points, throws are 3, ring outs are 1, and stuff like that. And otherwise it's like virtual fighter. So it's awesome. Fighter's Destiny, the series has 2 games. Fighter's Destiny is the only fighting game on the N64 worth playing. Both of them. And Fighter's Destiny has like, I want to say like, I don't know how much, but I want to say like you have 20 characters at the start and there's like 50 characters that are unlockable, and like 40% of them, of the unlockable ones, are stupid shit like this.
As it should be. There must be at least one other fighting game on the N64 that's good.
No. There's Killer Instinct Gold and there's Clay Fighter, and those are the 2 that Primal Rage.
Was Clay Fighter not on the SNES? The Super Nintendo?
Clay Fighter had an N64 game as well.
Oh. Well, KI Gold has aged somewhat poorly in the way that many of the Mortal Kombat adjacent games have, and Lord knows that the new KI has outpaced it by fucking miles. But still, KI Gold's fun.
I don't know if I agree with that. KI Gold is the reason I dislike KI.
I don't think that. I think there's more than that. But
All right, I'm just searching.
regardless.
I'm just searching up M64 fighting games. Okay, yeah, technically, I guess there is one other fighting game that's good immediately. I guess, Smash 64. I don't know how I
Yes.
forgot that. And also Custom Robo, but yeah. Other than that, it's a bunch of like mediocre to bad, and also No Mercy apparently. I don't know why that's here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who consider wrestling games to be fighting games. It's always a little bit.
They're all wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. 2K23 is getting pretty close in some regards.
You're not wrong there, but they're all wrong still.
All right.
Also, would you be bold enough to say that WWE All Stars or WWF WrestleMania the arcade game are not clearly fighting games?
WrestleMania the arcade game is the most down-to-earth sports simulation title I have ever witnessed. I will die on this hill. It's a small one. It's about a 7 meter tall, but still.
I mean, that's true. It's just like, other fighting games, other wrestling game devs just haven't wanted to properly simulate the fact that every time Yokozuna took a big move, he exploded into 8 million turkeys.
Exactly. They're all cowards. They're afraid of the truth.
I had the idea of 2K24 having this mode that's like beat the streak, but it's like beat the chief. Very Roman Reigns. Yeah, you have to fight an AI controlled Roman Reigns on the highest difficulty. He gains Roman cancels.
I mean, that's why they're called that.
Yep, exactly.
Good lord.
Roman Reigns goes for a diving move and dashes.
Yeah!
What do you do?
He Superman punches you, Roman cancels into the spear.
Yeah. he just starts doing fucking bandit bringer loops. You're playing.
Dust loops.
Yeah.
There's still somehow an invisible wall above the ropes.
Like, you're playing 2K24, Roman is playing Strive. He, 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 he punches you onto the invisible wall on the ropes. He kicks you like 3 times. It breaks the wall. You fall through the invisible wall, through the floor into a different arena.
You get a wall break, it flies into the fucking Here Comes the Pain backstage area. Boy, I'd learned to stop running at my opponent if the response to them running at me running at them was Pop Buster.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And like we joke, WWE All-Stars did legitimately have combo systems built off of bouncing the opponent off the turnbuckle.
That's true.
Actual wall bounce combos in a wrestling game. Okay, my last pick, just to throw in a little one that's not a fighting game pick. I'll pick actually kind of an oddball pick in a sense. So, Warhammer Fantasy on the tabletop had at one point a little supplementary army list released. See, in Warhammer Fantasy, there's the ogres, and the ogres are a very serious army to run. They're pretty big ass kickers. They're a bunch of 12 feet tall, morbidly obese dudes that just love killing people and eating them. And they also have the Noblars that hang out with them. And the Noblars are they're like goblins, but they're dumber. And they're gray, and they have big floppy ears and big floppy noses. Let me pull up a picture. Little visual aid. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, these are some of the pictures I'll be using, sure. So, let's throw those guys in there. So, they're like goblins, but dumber.
Yeah.
I like it.
And so, at one point, see, the magazine that Warhammer runs, White Dwarf, nowadays is effectively just a series of ads. But it used to be also a place where they could run weird shit that they didn't want to actually run officially in the mainstream, just goofy little experimental things. Like, for instance, that's where they debuted the Vampire Coast, the vampire zombie pirates that now are just part of the regular game. And they brought in an army list for these little guys to work on their own, the Noblar Hordes, and it was a joke army list that was designed to be shit. But it nonetheless not only was fairly popular for being shit on the tabletop, but now has also been made by an excellent modder. A couple of modders, actually, for Total War Warhammer as well, including many of the iconic units from that list, including the greatest cavalry unit in the history of fictional cavalry or real cavalry, the Noblar Pigback Riders.
Amazing.
It is a cavalry unit of Noblars just riding other Noblars, and it counts as cavalry.
Nice.
And yeah, that's the pick I'm going with. And again, as like the tabletop, to my understanding, they were supposed to just be real shit. Like just actually terrible. Like they were supposed to be a Pichu style pick of like you are handicapping yourself here. But in the video game, hey, no, they're actually extremely good. As a matter of fact, I played them against Soon once, and Soon got very mad at how good they were. Because all their units are dirt fucking cheap because they suck. So, like, you've always got the numbers advantage, and by a massive margin. So yeah, there we go. That's my picks. I got 3 picks. Jesus, Faust, Nekoark, Noblars. All right. So, Atty, would you say bye so that I can go consume potato? You withhold potato from me?
Not
Perhaps.
very nice.
Damn it.
Bye.
Oh!